We have Joker versus Giorno from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Persona versus JoJo Death Battle. I don't know anything about Persona. I played the first two Persona. No, I didn't. I played a little bit of the first Persona game on PSP, got bored, so I watched a summary of the first two games because the first two Persona games, Persona 1 and 2, are linked together. Persona 2 is the sequel, but Persona 3, 4, and 5 are not sequels to each other or their previous games. They're their own standalone games. Alright, so I found that interesting. Let's see what we're dealing with here, though. Alright, we got stands versus personas.
Joker versus Giorno.
The Phantom Thief of Hearts and JoJo's Golden Gangstar.
Nice sprites.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze.
Oh, they got the characters back. What the heck?
To find out who would win a death battle.
That budget's coming in, huh? It's coming back.
Ren Amamiya wasn't prepared for this to happen. When he witnessed an innocent woman being harassed and stepped in, he had no idea her assailant was one of Japan's most prominent politicians.
Oh.
Ren was forced to leave town, lose friends, and transfer to Shujin Academy.
Damn, we should have took
There's
pictures of him and canceled
more
him.
fun ways to ruin your life.
But his run-ins with corrupt authority figures was only just beginning.
One might call it a theme. And it
Hold
wouldn't
on.
just be dealing with your garden variety scumbag gym teachers. Ren and his new friends found themselves in a whole new world. The Metaverse!
Hated here.
Less scary. Yeah, that one.
Derived from the works of Carl Jung, this collective unconscious is like an alternate reality formed from the amalgamated thoughts and feelings of mankind. What humans believe, or even what they fear, directly shapes it.
And inside this crazy mental realm, those who have been corrupted by power and abuse the weak have become evil superpowers, just like how they're viewed by many of their victims in the real world. Victims like Ren and his friends, Ryuji, An, Makoto, Pancakes.
I know what this is. It's like the separate realm that they enter where they face all the monsters and stuff, like a labyrinth or a domain, if you will. I think it's different on every game. So this is like a plane of existence created by the feelings of the mass populace, emotional energy, I guess. I think on Persona 4 they go into TVs or something like that. I'm not sure. And I know on Persona 1 and 2 it was just some sort of like ritual Bloody Mary type of deal where they just enter like a alternate dimension with demons and stuff, you know. The first two games were a lot more closer to Shin Megami Tensei than the other Persona, so they're a lot more darker, more supernatural, more disturbing, if you will, in terms of the art style of the monsters and stuff like that, and the Persona. So, I guess the later games starting from 3, they started to diverge away from Shin Megami Tensei, even though there's still spin-offs of it. Like, Shin Megami Tensei, when you say Shin Megami Tensei, and you look at this stupid fucking cat on the screen, like, you know, it just doesn't go together. You know? Shin Megami Tensei is like a... Every time I see it, it just looks so dark and serious, you know? But, let's continue.
And the animal.
They may have
The
been
animal.
helpless against crushing institutional might in the real world, but in the metaverse, they had a way to
Oh my
fight
god, I
back.
gotta stop saying that.
Persona.
Is that really what it's called? It's called the
Persona's inner
Metaverse?
self. Personas can become
You know
incredibly
what? This was
powerful
probably
creatures.
made like before the term metaverse became cringe. So I can't even hate, but still gonna laugh.
By using their personas to battle their foes in the metaverse and steal their hearts, the source of their moral corruption,
Yeah, so it's called
Ren
Metaverse.
Company could cause such foes to repent in the real world. So
That's
the
the
friends
principle.
formed a band called the Phantom
I know a little
Thieves,
bit about
with
this.
Ren as their leader, codenamed
I don't know enough.
Joker.
And Joker's
I just know
first
that
persona was
there's,
the
there's a
awesome
Joker and there's
Arsene.
a
With
woman
razor-sharp
dressed as a
claws
cat,
and the
which
ability
really
to
makes me
curse
think
enemies
that
with dark
they're writing that
energy,
Batman
Arsene
schlong
was
a
an
little bit,
excellent
just a little bit.
persona to start with.
But Joker's a wild card.
That's his
Literally,
first
he can
persona.
capture as many
They can have-
personas as he
oh,
wants.
so it's
He's
like
gotta
Pokemon
catch
and
them all,
Yu-Gi-Oh.
'cause they each have their own
Yo,
crazy powers.
Giorno, what you gonna do?
Fire, ice, and lightning, to dissing
JoJo
out
characters only have
stats
one
like healing
stand.
and resistances, to
That's your
lobbing
deal.
actual nukes at the baddies.
So Joker can fight with manifestations of deities like Beelzebub, Odin,
Beelzebub?
and Jesus Christ.
Wow,
Odin.
he looks way different.
That
than the
is a penis. That is a penis with a mouth. I've seen that picture before. I didn't know it's from Persona though. That's crazy. Persona made that? Uncensored?
And Jesus Christ.
That's
Wow,
crazy.
he looks way
Yo, they actually made a 3D model of that, bro? Are they crazy? As a nose... oh, no. As a nose, like... Right in the back of the tip. This is terrible.
Jesus Christ.
Wow, he looks way different than in the paintings.
That's
I've
Shuma
seen.
Garav's
Oh,
dick.
hey, did you know that a persona is connected to their user's own stamina? So when a persona is shattered,
Oh.
although it's not like dead, it does
Oh.
rattle the user pretty badly.
Well, with
Damn, that sucks. So if you cut off like a persona's arm and it just gets bodied, I guess the user's gonna be rattled. In JoJo, if you cut off a Stan's arm, the user loses their arm as well. So it's a bit more serious.
his personas, Joker can still rely on his guns, grappling hooks, smoke bombs, etc.
Might not sound like much compared to summoning actual Satan, but
Oh.
in the metaverse, perception is reality. No, really, it actually works like that.
In the real world, Joker's gun is only a prop. However, with
It
Joker's
becomes real in the
reputation
metaverse.
this prop
It's the power of
becomes a
emotion.
God killer. As the Phantom
God-
Thieves'
there's gods in
reputation
this world?
increased, so did their power. Simply
Oh, they can
because
become gods in
that's
our
how
realm,
they
I
were
guess.
Perceived.
Kinda like how personas are
Perception.
empowered by the social links Joker possesses with his friends. Yes, in the world of Persona, hanging out with your buds makes you stronger.
makes a lot of sense.
Anime, game.
At their max, social links can bring a
There's
wild
other
card
anime
user back from
series
the brink of
that
death.
use emotional
Instilling them
energy
with
to
willpower
create, like,
greater
curse
than the
spirits and
rest
stuff
of
like
humanity
that.
Combined. I guess meticulously gardening your friends like a sociopath has its benefits.
Hey, Wiz, have a cold one on me.
Thanks.
That's funny.
Wow, looks like our relationship meter's maxed out.
Oh, yeah. Well, guess there's no point to us hanging out anymore.
Damn.
Loser, I'm gonna go do untested pharmaceuticals
That's how it
and
be.
date my teacher.
Oh. Wait, date your what? Ahem. Over the course of his adventures
This
leading the
dude.
Phantom Thieves, Joker's bonds made him as powerful as the gods he commands. He can dodge Lucifer's Morning Star, which summons an energy beam that travels several light years in seconds, millions of times faster than light.
Or
Let me see how he looks, though.
survive
Several commands. He can dodge
That's Lucifer?
Lucifer's
I think on the earlier games, he was just like a dude with angel wings, like 6 angel wings. They made him look more demonic. Instead of your traditional Lucifer, angelic, fallen angel-like appearance, just gave him bat wings.
Morning Star, which summons an energy beam that travels several light years in seconds, millions
Light
of
years.
times faster than light.
Or
Oh,
survive a
alright, so
cheeseburger that-
this fight is pretty much going like I thought it was going to go, even though the fight didn't start yet. I think in terms of versatility, Joker has the edge. He has a lot more abilities, but if Giorno punches him after he uses Requiem, it's over after that. I think it's quiet after that. If he punches him right out, it's over.
It exploded big enough to eclipse a
But-
nebula. Talk about heaven.
He's not going to use Requiem at the beginning of the fight, but this is Death Battle. They're going to have them use their, like, you know, their final powers. So no one's going to end the match before, you know, like on JoJo versus well, not JoJo. We're watching a JoJo fight. The other JoJo, Jotaro versus Kenshiro. They, even the Death Battle, admitted that the fight should have ended right after Kenshiro hit him once, but they let it go a little longer. That Jotaro uses time stop ability, let him mess around a little bit.
Stomach problems. No wonder Joker can face off against opponents that can reshape all of reality.
Like
Oh.
Haruki, who used the
Wait, what? Oh, Giorno.
metaverse to
Uh-oh.
rewrite all of reality to fit his desires.
Uh-oh.
Yaldabaoth, who merged the real world and metaverse together.
It
Oh,
was in this
no,
battle with
bro.
Yaldabaoth that Joker upgraded Arsene to create Sataniel.
Oh my god, he has an awakened form too?
With a big ass gun, perceive this reality.
I'm not gonna lie.
Its primary
It might be
attack,
quiet.
simple shadows,
I'm not
and
sure.
What is known as almighty energy, which can bypass any defense, even that from the omnipotent orb, which can explicitly rewrite reality.
Yes, very good. Big ass gun whiz.
And with a shot heard around the
Jeez.
world, Joker and his friends prove that you're never too young to change society for the better, no matter how arduous the forces against you may be.
If the man is keeping you down, just call up the Phantom Thieves to put them in their place.
Is that a Persona
They'll
character?
never
That
see
dude
it
look
coming.
monstrous.
Just
What is
call
that?
up the Phantom Thieves.
What is that?
Against you may be.
If the
That looks like a whole anime.
Man.
They made a Persona 5 anime? I know they made a 4. They made a 5? That man is, ugh.
is keeping you down, just call up the Phantom Thieves to put them in their place. They'll never see it coming.
Alright.
As far back as he could remember, Giorno Giovanna always wanted to be a gangster.
God
Why?
Damn, it feels good to be a gangster. Gone are the days of leaving horse heads in your
What a
enemy's
sentence.
bed, or squeezing their head in a vice till they pop. Giorno wanted to be a different kind of gangster.
A
More
gangstar.
aggressive, metrosexual kind of mob
Oh.
boss.
A gangstar.
A shy, withdrawn boy on
Oh
the
my
streets
God.
of Naples, Giorno's life changed the day he saved a wounded mobster. In return, he was rewarded with future protection from abuse and isolation. This act of reciprocal kindness
Italian
convinced Giorno of the value of the mob as a social organization. If only it was commanded by the right person.
Hair just
Someone
mysteriously
like
turns
Giorno,
blonde.
All he had to do was take control of the
No hair dye.
Neapolitan Mafia, Passione, and their army of superpowered assassins. Ambitious? Maybe. But hey, he's the bastard son of the insane vampire douche lord himself, Dio Brando.
Who conceived Giorno while possessing the body of his arch enemy, Jonathan Joestar. This technically makes Giorno both a Brando and
Closest thing
a
to a
Jojo.
Potaro fusion in
Hence
this
the
series.
name, Jojo. Get it?
Well, he didn't just inherit the name, but also the Joestar bloodline's power. Giorno possesses a stand, gold experience.
Stands are invisible, intangible punching ghosts that protect their user and come with incredible superpowers.
Punching ghosts. I remember then that wasn't the case. I remember back in part 3, the only stands that could like punch fast was Jotaro and Dio, because it was supposed to be a Fist of the North Star reference. But then on part 4, they just gave it to everyone. Now, they make it clear that they're not punching as fast as Jotaro. Like, Jotaro punches so fast, it looks like he's stopping time when he isn't. When he fought Yoshikage Kira, he was punching so fast. Kira thought he was stopping time. Now, that's an ability he could do, but he wasn't stopping time. That's how fast he punches. So, they really let you know that no one punches as fast or as hard as Star Platinum or the World, which is interesting. Let's continue.
Like stopping time, making fiction into reality, or cooking Italian food. God damn, give me that one.
And Giorno's
It's a
gold
bizarre
experience
anime.
has perhaps the greatest potential of any stand in the series. With just a touch, it can imbue inanimate objects with golden life energy.
Life force
Turning
manipulation.
them into any plant or animal
To the
in an
highest
instant
degree.
and back again. Giorno uses this with maximum creativity, like disguising a gun as a banana so you accidentally blow your own brains out.
That was
A
funny.
gorilla's
Dark
worst
but funny.
nightmare.
Giorno is, frankly, a super genius when it comes to gold experience's abilities.
Like transforming bullets into flesh to heal the very wounds they made, or changing a brick into a snake that can.
I want to say, when it comes to JoJo, there's a lot of strategy in all parts, but this dude has to be one of the smartest ones.
Special jellyfish that filters out the toxins in the piss he was
That's so
drinking.
fucking disgusting.
I thought I was the only one who did that.
Should the object Giorno gives life to be a part of a greater whole?
I know a little bit of urine touched his tongue. There ain't no way it
Will attempt
perfectly
to return to its original
built his stand,
source.
so
Not only that, any
filtration
damage
might be
Giorno's
better
creations
than the
receive
usual
will be reflected
filtration,
onto
I
the
guess.
opponent.
Giorno can even imbue living things with this.
Receive will be reflected onto the opponent.
Giorno can even imbue living things with this same energy. This supercharges the target's consciousness, causing
This
them
dude
to
has so
outpace
many
their
abilities that he
physical
just uses
bond
once and then
leaving
just
them
doesn't use
totally
again.
helpless to counterattack.
It might seem like you got 10 times faster.
It's all a
but
part of
you're
the same
actually
ability, but,
experiencing
you know.
time at a way slower rate while your body is stuck in the same
I don't remember him
position.
doing that again.
Imagine a Muda to the nuts felt for 20 straight seconds.
Probably did, I don't know.
Forget about it.
Especially when you're hitting as hard as
That was
Gold
a
Experience.
terrible ass beating.
According to the JoJo
Killed
Go
that guy
artbook
after that,
written by
too.
the mangaka
Threw him in a
himself,
trash
Gold
compactor.
Experience has a speed rating of A, putting him in the same league as stands like Star
That's
Platinum and
crazy.
Silver Cherry,
I mean, he is
which are
Dio's
faster
son.
than light.
And although his strength
I'll give it a
stat
pass.
is only a C, he can still shatter cars like glass and keep up with ace strength stands like Sticky Fingers. Perfect
Sticky
for a
Fingers.
merciless
The names get
stand
worse
that
as the
lasts
series goes
7
on.
pages long. Daddy Dio must be so proud.
With Gold Experience at his side, Giorno joined Passione and rose to challenge.
Like, there's a
the
stand called
reclusive
Soft
leader,
and Wet in one of the
Diavolo.
parts, bro.
Wait.
Soft and Wet. Think about that.
Diavolo? You're telling me that Giorno, the son of God, battles the devil, just like Jesus, who's
It's funny how on this, the devil is human and the god is the real demon. Because Diavolo is just a human being,
telling me that
right?
Giorno,
Dio's
the
name
son
means
of
God, but he's literally a vampire, which is a demon, so...
of the devil, just like Jesus, whose full biblical name is Yeshua or Joshua. Ben Joseph, Joshua
hate it.
Joseph, Jojo.
We're moving on. Diavolo's goal was to get his hands on a stand arrow. And when a stand is
amount of
pierced
thought.
by a stand arrow, it evolves.
So, Joe got it first and transformed Gold Experience into the most broken thing in anime. Gold
anime?
Experience Requiem.
That's debatable.
Requiem stands change the rules entirely. It's almost like they elevate your stand beyond the need for combat. Gold Experience Requiem can, in short, negate any action taken against it and return it to a state of 0, shifting reality back to square one.
Let's say I woke up this morning.
He can
got myself
manipulate
a gun,
reality,
and
though. We already
fired
saw
at
what Joker
Giorno
did to a
with Gold
reality
Experience
manipulator.
Requiem. No matter how accurate I am, the shot will always miss because I never fired my gun.
That is returned to 0. And also a horrific example of gun safety. This applies to any attack made against
didn't look
Requiem,
like a
including from Diavolo stand King Crimson,
movie I
which
wanna
can
see.
infamously skip time, erasing the universe for 10 seconds. And
That's
Requiem
overpowered.
negated that.
It undid time being erased.
This is one of the
time
best
was
JoJo
already
parts, man.
erased, which meant there was no time to unerase the erased time, and I.
That's crazy. He just.
That's right, Boomstick.
He was
Requiem's
powerless.
ability acts independently of time itself. Sound crazy? Well, Requiem can counter the stand made in heaven, which can
Are you fucking serious? That has to be a video game feat because they never met. That's insane. Yo, if he can, why didn't he stop? Why didn't he stop Pucci from doing what he did? Because I'm pretty sure Giorno was still alive, right? Why didn't he stop Pucci from destroying the entire universe? Why didn't he stop him?
accelerate time across the whole universe into infinity. So that kind of range of Requiem's ability
He didn't stop him, though.
consistent.
It happened.
Also reduces your willpower to 0, so you can't even fight back.
Even your death can be returned to 0.
That's crazy.
After pummeling Diavolo into pulp,
They don't think
Requiem
sometimes,
prevents
man.
him from dying, forcing him
When
to
they write
relive
this
the
stuff.
experience of being killed over and over in a series of never-ending alternate universes.
It's like the Itachi Tsukiyomi, but instead of it being an illusion, it's actually real.
And so, Giorno took control of Passione and turned it into the peacekeeping social organization he always dreamed about.
With its streets free of drugs, Italy's youth could rest easy. Their hopes and dreams could be carried into the future on a golden wind. Vento Areo!
Alright, let's see.
All right, the combatants are set. We've run the data through all
All right.
possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
Gold experience.
Are set!
Alright.
Giorno Giovanna, your heart is twisted. It's ours
Not
to
really.
take.
Sure. That's why you want to fight.
Shoki Fantasmi. My dreams aren't yours to take.
Pulled off the piece. Turned it into insects. Oh crap.
He'll never see it coming.
Alright.
Checkmate.
He already used it this early? He's not even on Requiem yet though. Oh no, he sped up his consciousness. Okay. Popped him in the nose, holding him down. Oh!
Alice! Impossible. A second stand.
Uh-oh. Second stand. Dio is the only character in the whole series to have 2 stands, right? Man, just swinging around. Uh-oh.
You never took the time to understand my gold experience.
Okay, now
All
what?
objects given life by gold experience desire to return home.
You know what I realized? No. I can't even say that. Just keep watching. Damn, Joker.
His persona creates life. I've got to nullify that.
Uh-oh. He can nullify whatever he does, though. I just realized, even if he could defeat reality manipulators, what if he could just like nullify his efforts? It's over, right? Joker didn't use his OP persona yet, though.
This Shoko Phantasma
Is it over?
is justice. This is Requiem.
He didn't even use his full power. Like that? Damn! He didn't even let him. Yo! Oh, wait. Oh.
Keep fighting. You can do it. Snap out of it.
His willpower should be 0. Alright, all those friends that's talking, those voices should be nullified. Oh.
Maybe you didn't hear me before.
Nah, it ain't gonna reach him. Get out of here. Put that back in the gun. That's crazy. Oh! Wow! Huh. That's insane.
KO!
Do explain.
Giorno never had the makings of a varsity death battle winner.
This was an absolutely fascinating matchup and far from an easy call.
Now, there's no way I was
Joker
gonna know who was
versus
gonna win.
Base Gold Experience
Well, I only know
wasn't
about one of the
close, though.
characters.
Sure, Giorno's
But-
powers threw Joker for a loop, but Joker and his personas were millions of times faster.
That's right.
and could
He
take
does
on
have like
universe
better. I really thought his
There was
experience
no doubt
Requiem
Joker
was
could
going to
see
carry
Giorno
though.
stand, considering he could spot similar beings.
'Cause I knew Joker
Shadow.
outscaled him in every other
Adding the
aspect. I
Joker's
just thought his
hundreds
hacks
of
ability was
personas,
going to help him.
And Giorno could get quickly overwhelmed.
But that's where Requiem came in, and the game
I guess it wasn't
changed.
enough.
With its ability to nullify any
Damn.
action taken against
Yeah,
it,
explain.
even ones that can affect entire universes, Joker's regular arsenal was rendered moot.
Remember, Requiem could act independently of time, so Joker wouldn't be able to avoid Requiem's ability. He'd have to beat it outright.
Take when the Phantom Thieves faced Maruki. The group couldn't resist the reality warping effects of his powers. He even had an ability that nullified actions against
Are you
him,
s-
similar to Gold Experience.
God damn it. God damn it. Are you serious? Oh man. He had the same exact ability.
Requiem.
But Joker still had an ace up his sleeve. While Requiem can reduce your willpower to 0, Joker's social links were able to recharge him.
And finally, we have Joker's
Social
almighty
links.
attacks, which could bypass reality warping defenses like.
Okay,
he did
that's
before.
fair.
The perfect counter for Requiem.
And this is actually backed up
Damn,
in JoJo.
Giorno.
While Requiem only has one appearance in the manga, it did show up in the game Eyes of Heaven.
There is over Heaven, which can overwrite reality to overpower any attack,
Fucking
including Requiem's return to 0. That meant in all
Wow.
attacks that bypass reality warping would have the same effect, giving Joker the option he needed to land a killing blow against Requiem's perfect defense.
Dio is such a dick.
Think about that JoJo game. I want to play, but there's a lot of manga only characters in the game. Like they really go far. Maybe I should just stop caring and just play it. I had it for a while, but I was like, we'll see what happens.
Literally ruined his own son's death battle.
Giorno was brilliant, but Joker had the
Ruined his own
versatility,
son's death battle.
experience, and almighty power for the final
If that fight
blow.
never happened,
Giorno missed
probably would
his
have won.
golden opportunity and had a shell of a time.
Wow.
Hey, Wiz, hear what I said? I said Giorno missed his golden opportunity and he had a
So
shell
bad.
of a time.
The winner is Joker.
Next time on
Alright, this
Death
one I gotta
Battle.
see next. Damn. Alright, so I gotta see this. This one's already out. So I'll check this out next.
Subscribe and
I'm
join
rooting
us
for,
a member to
Bowser,
see
by the
more
way.
Death Battle. Thanks for watching.
That was my main on Smash before, Terry Bogard dropped, I mean, I sort of dropped him beforehand. I started favoring speed because there's too many fast. I liked Bowser, but once they started dropping characters like Corrin and freaking, all these tricksters, I was like, I need someone with speed. So I started messing with Dark Pit, And then, eventually Terry dropped. It was quiet after that. Alright, so that's pretty much it. I guess I'll watch Bowser versus Eggman next time. Peace.